After a weekend of deadly temperatures across parts of Asia, Europe and North America, meteorologists are expecting more record-breaking temperatures in the next few days. In China this weekend, temperatures hit 52.2 degrees Celsius. In Italy, temperatures could surpass 46 degrees Celsius by next Sunday. And in the USA, after a weekend high of 53, some experts reckon Death Valley could, maybe as soon as today, register the highest temperature recorded on Earth. So is it another freak weather event, or is it the red alert skeptics may need to look up and acknowledge the immediate realities of climate change? Joining me now from Sweden, the author of Best Things First, a man with plenty to say on climate change, Bjorn Lomberg. In Washington, atmospheric meteorologist Matthew Capucci. But first, let's go live to Gia Ponce, who's a park ranger at Death Valley, which may well break all-time records, maybe even as early as today. Well, welcome to you, Gia. What's it like today? How does it feel, this kind of heat?
It's pretty warm. Forecasted highs today are supposed to be 125 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 53 or so. Definitely normal for this time of year, but we are having an excessive heat warning all week long. Any visitors to the park should definitely take precautions.
What is interesting is we're now seeing those temperatures in China. We're seeing them in parts of Europe nearly at that level as well. What does that tell you about what may be going on with our climate?
We might see some impacts. Here in Death Valley, we're definitely seeing some impacts. 7 of Death Valley's hottest summers occurred in just the last 10 years, and it's only predicted to get higher. We're seeing impacts in our wildlife, in our vegetation. Bristlecone pine trees, we do have them here in Death Valley, and they're starting to see the effects as well.
So really tangible things that you can see now on an almost annual basis and getting worse. Are you fearful about what may be coming?
We're definitely concerned, and we're definitely trying to take steps to address them, trying to plan ahead for the future, seeing as we're protecting Death Valley for future generations. But yeah, it's definitely concerning.
And there are lots of people coming as tourists to Death Valley purely to experience the heat. Is that a sensible idea?
It's definitely possible to visit Death Valley during the hottest times of the summer. We just urge people to do so safely. Now, Death Valley is one of the largest national parks in the lower 48 states. We're 3.4 million acres large. We're roughly the size of the state of Connecticut. We're larger than a few European countries. So it's a big park, lots of big wilderness spaces. And all we ask of visitors, if you're going to come, you definitely want to just drive around to the popular viewpoints, stick to the paved roads, and stick close to your air-conditioned car. It's really important to limit outdoor exposure.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure that you're staying hydrated and wearing all sorts of sun protection.
Gia Ponce, I appreciate you taking time out from what must be a busy time for you. Thank you very much indeed.